I'm a neon sign in a crowded street, keeping the rhythm and finding the beat. I've got the punchline, I've got the spark, hiding the bruises that glow in the dark. But when the elevator doors slide shut, the jagged edge makes the final cut. It's the grocery aisle by the frozen tea, where nobody's eyes are looking at me. It's the bathroom stall with the flickering light, a 30-second war in the middle of the fight. Because I'm crying when no one looks, between the pages of the closed up books, in the back of the car, in the pouring rain, in the empty spaces of a moving train. I keep it on a shelf, I keep it in the hall, waiting for a place where I'm allowed to fall. Yeah, I'm crying when no one looks. I check my reflection in the window glass, watching the happy strangers pass. A quick deep breath and a blink of the eye, swallowing the salt before it gets too dry. The world wants a winner, the world wants a show, so I keep the heavy parts down below. Is it really a secret if the walls can see the breaking and the bending of the rest of me? I'm a masterpiece of doing just fine, while I'm tracing every crack in this heart of mine. Because I'm crying when no one looks, between the pages of the closed up books, in the back of the car, in the pouring rain, in the empty spaces of a moving train. Nobody saw, nobody knew, just another shadow passing through. I watched you pack the last box in the hall, and for the first time I didn't feel small. The air in the kitchen finally started to move, like a needle finding its natural groove. I thought I'd be shaking, I thought I'd be scared, but I'm finally breathing the oxygen shed. The staying was a prison we built out of pride, a long-distance marathon with nowhere to hide. But as the door clicked and the engine hummed low, I felt the soft light start to flicker and glow. Because goodbye felt like home, like a soft place to land when you're tired and alone. It wasn't a riot, it wasn't a war, just a quiet enough as I locked up the door. No more walking on eggshells or chasing the spark, just a piece of the silence and the grace of the dark. Yeah, goodbye felt like home. The space on the mattress is wide and it's clean, the kindest horizon that I've ever seen. I don't have to translate the look in your eye, or find a new way to keep living alive. We weren't a tragedy, we weren't a sin, we were just a story that needed to end. It's not that I hate you, it's not that I'm cold, it's just that I'm through with the stories we told. I'm letting the anchor go into the deep and finally falling into a beautiful sleep. Because goodbye felt like home, like a soft place to land when you're tired and alone. It wasn't a riot, it wasn't a war, just a quiet enough as I locked up the door. Finally home. Goodbye felt like home, like a soft place to land when you're tired and alone. It wasn't a riot, it wasn't a war, just a quiet enough as I locked up the door. Finally home. Feels like home. You were the teacher and I was the class, watching the shadows of your sentences pass. You didn't use words to build up the wall, you just used the nothing, the space in the hall. I used to have stories, I used to have songs, before I learned where the hush belongs. It's a cold kind of lesson, a dark kind of art, how to hold back the beating of a heavy heart. I watched your lips stay frozen and tight until I forgot how to put up a fight. Yeah, I learned silence from you, the way that the gray learns to swallow the blue. No need for shouting, no need for the noise, when the quiet is one of your favorite toys. You taught me to breathe without making a sound, to keep every feeling buried deep underground. Now the room is so empty, but the lesson is true. I learned silence from you. Now I sit at the table with nothing to say, letting the afternoon wither away. The how was your morning dies in my throat, a message in a bottle that'll never quite float. You're a master of absence, a king of the void, and I'm just the echo of what you destroyed. Yeah, I learned silence from you, the way that the gray learns to swallow the blue. No need for shouting, no need for the noise, when the quiet is one of your favorite toys. Can you hear it now? The perfect lesson. Can you hear it The world is loud at 10:30, but the quiet starts to creep back in when the work is done and the coffee's cold. The stories of us start getting old. It's not the busy, it's not the bright, it's the hollow spaces in the middle of the night. It's the gap between the heartbeat and the breath, a little piece of living, a little piece of death. I'm fine when the sun is high and the street is full, but the silence has a heavy haunting pull. And I miss you in the empty hours, when the shadows grow like climbing flowers, when there's nothing to do and nowhere to be but sit with the ghost of who we used to be. The 4 a.m.s and the Sundays at 3, that's when the memory starts drowning me. Yeah, I miss you in the empty hours. I try to read to fill the space, but every page just holds your face. I turn the TV up to drown the sound of a heart that's lost and never found. The busy is a lie, a thin disguise, until the nothingness starts to rise. Give me a crowd, give me a storm, give me anything to keep me warm. Because when the world goes still and the light goes dim, the ache of you starts sinking in. And I miss you in the empty hours, when the shadows grow like climbing flowers, when there's nothing to do and nowhere to be but sit with the ghost of who we used to be.
yeah. The suitcase is sitting by the edge of the mat. I didn't think we'd be finished as quickly as that. The ink on the leaves isn't even quite dry. Before we're both staring at a different sky. It was a whirlwind of light and a fever of gold, but the fire went out before the story was told. We were a shooting star, a blink in the night, a beautiful flash, then a loss of the light. We packed a lifetime into 3 short months, but you only get to lose it all once. No, love didn't stay long, it didn't hang round. It barely had time to put roots in the ground, like a summer storm or a Sunday song. It was right for a minute, then it was all wrong. A guest in the hallway, a ghost in the hall. It barely even touched the shadows on the wall. Yeah, love didn't stay long. Your name is still saved in my frequent list, a ghost of a habit that I haven't quite missed. We talked about winter and the things we would do, but the leaves haven't even turned a different hue. You were up forever, that ended in May. Just a beautiful stranger who was passing through the day. I didn't get to see you change, I didn't get to see the world get strange. We stayed in the honeymoon, we stayed in the spark, until someone pulled the plug and left us in the dark. Time to put roots in the ground, like a summer storm or a Sunday song. It was right for a minute, then it was all wrong. Check in at 7, check out by 9. It wasn't yours, it wasn't mine. I put on my Sunday best on a Tuesday night, standing in the center of the artificial light. I've got the perfect answers for the people at the door, while I'm picking up the pieces of my heart across the floor. The mirror shows a stranger with a polished, steady gaze, hiding all the wreckage of these heavy, hollow days. It's how I act with no safety net below, putting on a performance, putting on a show. My lips are moving upward, but my spirit's leaning down, wearing a velvet mask inside this ghost of a town. And I'm smiling through the ache, doing whatever it takes to not break. I'm a master of the okay, a king of the fine, while I'm tracing the cracks in this life of mine. It's a beautiful lie, it's a colorful stain, just a sunny umbrella in a hurricane. Yeah, I'm smiling through the ache. I laugh at the jokes until my ribs start to hurt. brushing all the ashes off the collar of my shirt. If I stop for a second, if I let the mask slip, I'll lose my footing and I'll lose my grip. So I keep the conversation light and the coffee sweet, while I'm walking on glass on a one-way street. I'm tired of the theater, I'm tired of the lines, I'm tired of reading all the warning signs. But the world doesn't want the salt or the sting, they just wanna hear the melody I sing. And I'm smiling through the ache, doing whatever it takes to not break. I'm a master of the okay, a king of the fine, while I'm tracing the cracks in this life of mine. I'm fine. I'm not, look at the smile, just keep smiling through the ache. I close the window, but I still hear the door. The ghost of your footsteps on the hardwood floor. I hung a new picture to cover this space, but the light hits the wall, I still see your face. You're gone from the ledger, you're off of the map. I close the window, but I still hear the dark, the ghost of your footsteps. When my heart would flow, I hung a little picture to cover the space. But the light hits the wall, and I still see your face. You're gone from the ledger, you're off of the map, but my heart is still cold. In the frequency trap, it's the vibration in the coffee cup, the quiet sound of ocean. I'm living after, I'm living, waiting for the silence to start over again. It's the echo you left behind, reeling through the hallways of my mind. It's your whisper, a fragment of a soul, reminding me everywhere that I don't belong. I try to scream it to drown it out, but the whole space is all I you left behind. I went to the park where we used to sit, but the air was too heavy and the shadows were lit. I heard you laugh in a stranger's voice, like the universe didn't give me choice. You're 1,000 miles into the clear, so why is the sound every year still standing here? still
The world is loud at 10:30, but the quiet starts to creep back in when the work is done and the coffee's cold. The stories of us start getting old. It's not the busy, it's not the bright, it's the hollow spaces in the middle of the night. It's the gap between the heartbeat and the breath, a little piece of living, a little piece of death. I'm fine when the sun is high and the street is full, but the silence has a heavy, haunting pull. And I miss you in the empty hours, when the shadows grow like climbing flowers, when there's nothing to do and nowhere to be but sit with the ghost of who we used to be. The 4 a.m.s and the Sundays at 3, that's when the memory starts drowning me. Yeah, I miss you in the empty hours. I try to read to fill the space, but every page just holds your face. I turn the TV up to drown the sound of a heart that's lost and never found. The busy is a lie, a thin disguise, until the nothingness starts to rise. Ooh, give me a crowd, give me a storm, give me anything to keep me warm, because when the world goes still and the light goes dim, the ache of you starts sinking in. And I miss you in the empty hours, when the shadows grow like climbing flowers, when there's nothing to do and nowhere to be but sit with the ghost of who we used to be. Empty hours. 3 a.m. missing you again. Missing you again.
I watched you pack the last box in the hall, and for the first time I didn't feel small. The air in the kitchen finally started to move, like a needle finding its natural groove. I thought I'd be shaken, I thought I'd be scared, but I'm finally breathing the oxygen shared. The staying was a prison we built out of pride, a long distance marathon with nowhere to hide. But as the door clicked and the engine hummed low, I felt a soft light start to flicker and glow. Because goodbye felt like home, like a soft place to land when you're tired and alone. It wasn't a riot, it wasn't a war, just a quiet enough as I locked up the door. No more walking on eggshells or chasing the spark, just a piece of the silence and the grace of the dark. Yeah, goodbye felt like home. The space on the mattress is wide and it's clean, the kindest horizon that I've ever seen. I don't have to translate the look in your eye. Find a new way to keep living alive. We weren't a tragedy, we weren't a sin, we were just a story that needed to end. It's not that I hate you, it's not that I'm cold, it's just that I'm through with the stories we told. I'm letting the anchor go into the deep and finally falling into a beautiful sleep. Because goodbye felt like home, like a soft place to land when you're tired and alone. It wasn't a riot, it wasn't a war, just a quiet enough as I locked up the door. Finally home, in the leaving, in the letting go. It feels like home. You were the teacher and I was the class, watching the shadows of your sentences pass. You didn't use words to build up the wall, you just used the nothing, the space in the hall. I used to have stories, I used to have songs, before I learned where the hush belongs. It's a cold kind of lesson, a dark kind of art, how to hold back the beating of a heavy heart. I watched your lips stay frozen and tight until I forgot how to put up a fight. Yeah, I learned silence from you, the way that the gray learns to swallow the blue. No need for shouting, no need for the noise when the quiet is one of your favorite toys. You talk
I sit at the table with nothing to say, letting the afternoon wither away. The how was your morning dies in my throat, a message in a bottle that'll never quite float. You're a master of absence, a king of the void, and I'm just the echo of what you destroyed. I'm screaming inside where the light doesn't reach, while you're out of range on a porcelain beach. Break the glass, make a sound, give me a sign, or just leave me here in the silence of mine. The lamp on the table is humming a tune beneath the pale glow of a paper white moon. You're on the sofa, I'm in the chair, breathing the same heavy static filled air.
We're close enough to reach out and touch, but lately that distance is feeling like mine.
It's a slow motion blurring of the lines we drew. I'm losing the me and I'm losing the you.
The edges are bleeding, the colors are gray, like a Polaroid left in the heat of the day. And we fade in the same room, like flowers that forgot how to bloom. Ghostly reflections on the window pane, watching the sunlight turn into rain. No shouting, no crying, no sudden goodbye. Just two different shadows under one sky. Yeah, we fade in the same room. I ask for the salt and you pass me the glass, watching the ghosts of our memories pass. Your voice is a whisper from a mile away, with nothing but fire left in your display. The walls are closing in, but the space is so wide, with nowhere for two fading spirits to hide. Are we still here? If
Gone, going, gone.
I dropped a spoon on the kitchen tile. It rang for a mile, it rang for a while. The clock on the wall is a hammer and nail, driving a rhythm that's weary and pale. I never knew silence could have such a weight, like a physical presence, like a closing gate. It's the sound of the air where you used to be, a roaring current, a violent sea. I'm covering my ears, I'm closing my eyes, but the nothingness here is wearing a disguise. Your absence is loud, it's a thunderous roar, pounding like waves on a holdout outshore. It's screaming in the hallway, shouting in the bed, and a stop-all echo of the things we never said. I can't find the quiet no matter how I try. The space that you left is a scream in the sky. Yeah, your absence is loud. The fridge starts to hum like a jet taking flight in the middle of the cold, in the middle of the night. Every floorboard is groaning, every shadow is harsh. I'm wading through the sound of a mental marsh. You didn't leave a word, but you left a sound that's shaking the walls and shaking the ground. Turn it down, turn it off, make the stillness stay. I'm losing my mind in the gaps of the day. The volume of nothing is more than I can take. It's a sonic boom, it's a heart-shaped ache. Your absence is loud, it's a thunderous roar, pounding like waves on a hollowed out shore. It's screaming in the hallway, it's shouting in the bed, and a stop-over echo of the things we never said, and a stop-over echo of the things we never said. You hear that? The sound of you We carved our names in the canyon stone, a kingdom built for the two of us alone. You swore it on the stars, I swore it on my life. Before the edge of time became a jagged night. Now the ink is just a stain, the stone is just a rock, and I'm staring at the frozen hands of a broken clock. It was a heavy word, a mountain we could climb, a promise made to cheat the hands of Father Time. But the mountain turned to dust, the stars began to pale, as the wind took every word and turned it into hell. It was the day when forever lost its meaning, the moment that the light stopped intervening. Just a hollow sound, a word without a home, like a king without a crown, or a god without a dome. The always and the ever started drifting into gray when you looked at me and simply walked away. Yeah, forever lost its meaning. I found the old Polaroids in a shoebox under the bed. The colors are still bright, but the feeling's almost dead. We were kids playing house with a word too big to hold, trading in our futures for a story that was sold. Now forever is a ghost, a shadow in the hall, a grand architecture that was designed to fall. Take it back, scrub the dictionary clean, remove the most beautiful lie I've ever seen. If it doesn't mean to stay, if it doesn't mean to hold, then it's just a piece of copper that we painted into gold. It was the day when forever lost its meaning, the moment that the light stopped intervening. Just a hollow sound, a word without a home, like a king without a crown, or a god without a dome. It's just a word, 7 letters, nothing more. Forever. The suitcase is sitting by the edge of the mat. I didn't think we'd be finished as quickly as that. The ink on the lease isn't even quite dry before we're both staring at a different sky. It was a whirlwind of light and a fever of gold, but the fire went out before the story was told. We were a shooting star, a blink in the night, a beautiful flash, then a loss of the light. We packed a lifetime into 3 short months, but you only get to lose it all once. ghost of a habit that I haven't quite missed. We talked about winter and the things we would do, but the leaves haven't even turned a different hue. You were a forever that ended in May, just a beautiful stranger who was passing through the day. I didn't get to see you change, I didn't get to see the world get strange. We stayed in the honeymoon, we stayed in the spark, until someone pulled the plug and left us in the dark. Storm or a Sunday song. It was right for a minute, then it was all wrong. Check in at 7, check out by 9. It wasn't yours, it wasn't mine. Check in at 7, check out by 9. Check in at 7, check out by 9. It wasn't yours, it wasn't mine. Just in and stay long. I put on my Sunday best on a Tuesday night, standing in the center of the artificial light. I've got the perfect answers for the people at the door, while I'm picking up the pieces of my heart across the floor. The mirror shows a stranger with a polished, steady gaze, hiding all the wreckage of these heavy, hollow days. It's a high wire act with no safety net below, putting on a performance, putting on a show. My lips are moving upward, but my spirit's leaning down, wearing a velvet mask inside this ghost of a town. And I'm smiling through the ache, doing whatever it takes to not break. I'm a master of the okay, the king of the fine, while I'm tracing the cracks in this life of mine. It's a beautiful light, it's a colorful stain, just a sunny umbrella in a hurricane. Yeah, I'm smiling through the ache. I laugh at the jokes until my ribs start to hurt, brushing all the ashes off the collar of my shirt. If I stop for a second, if I let the mask slip, I'll lose my footing and I'll lose my grip. So I keep the conversation light and the coffee sweet, while I'm walking on glass on a one-way street. I'm tired of the theater, I'm tired of the lines, I'm tired of reading all the warning signs. But the world doesn't want the salt or the sting, they just want to hear the melody I Look at the smile, just keep smiling through the ache.
The lamp on the table is humming a tune beneath the pale glow of a paper white moon. You're on the sofa, I'm in the chair, breathing the same heavy static filled air.
We're close enough to reach out and touch, but lately that distance is feeling like much.
It's a slow motion blurring of the lines we drew. I'm losing the me and I'm losing the you.
The edges are bleeding, the colors are gray, like a Polaroid left in the heat of the day. And we fade in the same room, like flowers that forgot how to bloom.
Ghostly reflections on the window pane,
Watching the sunlight turn into rain.
no shouting, no crying, no sudden goodbye. Just two different shadows under one sky. Yeah, we fade in the same room.
I ask for the salt and you pass me the glass, watching the ghosts of our memories pass.
Your voice is a whisper from a mile away, with nothing but fire left in your display.
The walls are closing in, but the space is so wide, with nowhere for two fading spirits to hide.
Are we still here if there's no one to see?
The version of you or the version of me.
Turn up the light, break the quiet into
Before I disappear into the shadow of you. And we fade in the same room, like flowers that forgot how to bloom. Ghostly reflections on the window pane, watching the sunlight turn into rain. We carved our names in the canyon stone. kingdom built for the two of us alone. You swore it on the stars, I swore it on my life, before the edge of time became a jagged knife. Now the ink is just a stain, the stone is just a rock, and I'm staring at the frozen hands of a broken clock. It was a heavy word, a mountain we could climb, a promise made to cheat the hands of Father Time. But the mountain turned to dust, the stars began to pale, as the wind took every word and turned it into hell. It was the day when forever lost its meaning, the moment that the light stopped intervening. Just a hollow sound, a word without a home, like a king without a crown, or a god without a dome. Oh, the always and the ever started drifting into gray when you looked at me and simply walked away. Yeah, forever lost its meaning. I found the old Polaroids in a shoebox under the bed. The colors are still bright, but the feeling's almost dead. We were kids playing house with a word too big to hold, trading in our futures for a story that was sold. Now forever is a ghost, a shadow in the hall, a grand architecture that was designed to fall. Take it back, scrub the dictionary clean, remove the most beautiful lie I've ever seen. If it doesn't mean to stay, if it doesn't mean to hold, then it's just a piece of copper that we painted into It was the day when forever lost its meaning, the moment that the light stopped intervening. Just a hollow sound, a word without a home, like a king without a crown, or a god without a dome. It's just a word, 7 letters, nothing more.
Forever. in a crowded street, keeping the rhythm and finding the beat. I've got the punchline, I've got the spark, hiding the bruises that glow in the dark. But when the elevator doors slide shut, the jagged edge makes the final cut. It's the grocery aisle by the frozen tea, where nobody's eyes are looking at me. It's the bathroom stall with the flickering light, a 30-second war in the middle of the fight. Because I'm crying where no one looks, between the pages of the closed up books, in the back of the car, in the pouring rain, in the empty spaces of a moving train. I keep it on a shelf, I keep it in the hall, waiting for a place where I'm allowed to fall. Yeah, I'm crying where no one looks. I check my reflection in the window glass, watching the happy strangers pass. A quick deep breath and a blink of the eye, swallowing the salt before it gets too dry. The world wants a winner, the world wants a show, so I keep the heavy parts down below. Is it really a secret if the walls can see the breaking and the bending of the rest of me? I'm a masterpiece of doing just fine, while I'm tracing every crack in this heart of mine. Because I'm crying when no one looks, between the pages of the closed up books, in the back of the car, in the pouring rain, in the empty spaces of a moving train. Nobody saw, nobody knew, just another shadow passing through.
I dropped a spoon on the kitchen tile. It rang for a mile, it rang for a while. The clock on the wall is a hammer and nail, drier than a rhythm that's weary and pale. I never knew silence could have such a weight, like a physical presence, like a closing gate. It's the sound of the air where you used to be, a roaring current, a violent sea. I'm covering my ears, I'm closing my eyes, but the nothingness here is absence is loud. It's a thunderous roar, pounding like waves on a hollowed out shore. It's screaming in the hallway, it's shouting in the bed, an unstoppable echo of the things we never said. I can't find the quiet no matter how I try. The space that you left is a scream in the sky. Yeah, your absence is loud. Brick starts to hum like a jet taking flight in the middle of the cold and the middle of the night. Every floorboard is groaning, every shadow is harsh. I'm wading through the sound of a mental march. You didn't leave a word, but you left a sound that's shaking the walls and shaking the ground. Turn it down, turn it off, make the stillness stay. I'm losing my mind in the gaps of the day. The volume of it is more than I can take. It's a sonic boom, it's a heart-shaped ache. Your absence is loud. It's a thunderous roar, pounding like waves on a hollowed out shore. It's screaming in the hallway, it's shouting in the bed, an unstoppable echo of the things we never said. I can't find the quiet no matter how I try. The space that you left is a scream in the sky. Yeah, your absence is loud.